America.
Right.
All right. Hey, this is Adam Kitt, the Singing Realtor, coming to you with our Monday morning market minutes with my partner Noel Fielding.
Noel Fielding. Your super secret special agent, armed with my license to sell.
Super special, for sure.
Super special. I'm not going to do that. Don't bait me.
Hey, listen, we wanted to come to you real quick and give you a real quick update about what's going on in the Fresno MLS market. And it's kind of crazy. Since last week, there were 228 plus properties listed.
Sounds great.
That are currently still active. There are 228 still active, listed from last week till now. And then I checked how many were pending, which means they got accepted offers, right?
Yeah?
And 227.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we gained one.
So if I'm doing my math right,
Yeah.
we have a net gain of one.
That's right. That's
Not
right.
a lot of job security in that number, folks.
And some of those pendings, 137 of them have sold since last week.
Closed escrow.
Closed escrow.
Congratulations, new homeowner.
Absolutely.
Right.
Fantastic. Hey, so what's our topic this week, Noel? What are we talking about?
Well, I think it's really important, as you can tell from these numbers, that buyers have a strategy and know what to do. And that's what I was thinking about when we talked about what our plan was.
Absolutely. So far we've covered why you should sell now. We talked to the sellers.
Which is also evident. I mean, it's a hot market.
It's a hot market. We talked about the people who are brave enough to try to sell on their own. We call them the FSBO market, the for sale by owners, right?
Yes.
And so now we want to talk endearingly to our best friends, the buyers.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, top 5 things you buyers need to know to be prepared to be successful in a seller's market.
Number 5.
Number 5. Going through the buying process is awesome. You get to dream about your home. Oftentimes these people are first-time home buyers. But if you're moving up, maybe you've had some kids, and your house is too small, and you're moving up, or you've got rid of all your kids, you want to move down. Whatever the case for you is, you're always going to have that specific home in mind, right?
Right.
And you're going to have a cajillion things that you wish for. You know, you wish for the granite countertops and the perfect sink and the whatever doodads you like in your house, right?
Right.
But in this market, because the pickings are so slim and it's so competitive, our recommendation is that you whittle your wants and needs down to a list of 3 to 4 must-haves. Start with that as a foundation, and hope for the best that you get everything else. Because really, beggars can't be choosers, as my mom would say.
Yeah, and the bigger challenge with that is if you do find that one that checks off all 10 boxes, well, it's checking off all 10 boxes for everybody else too. So
Exactly.
So that's the problem that you run into.
So the mindset of at least making sure your must-haves is super important. That's number 5.
I mean, I'm always thinking, location, general size, bed bath count is important for a family.
Condition, obviously.
Condition, and that location is a big deal for people.
It's key for sure.
Right. Number 4. When you're out there, you might consider as a strategy writing multiple offers on several properties at one time. Don't worry, we're not going to let anything bad happen to you. You're not going to go to escrow and own 4 properties or something.
It's your lucky day. You now buy 4 houses.
Landlord. But by doing this, if you should win both offers that you've written at the same time, you still have the ability to withdraw, ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
Absolutely. In fact, I just had that exact scenario just 2 weeks ago with Dr. Ken. We wrote multiple offers on one day, and we had 2 offers get accepted. They both said yes. We're like, wow, now we have to choose.
Right.
It was a great situation to be in, and it definitely works out for your benefit.
Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it kind of thing. And don't get crushed. Don't let, if you don't get the offer accepted, don't get derailed and go lick your wounds for 3 days because you're going to miss your house. So keep out there, be aggressive, be watching all the time, and let your agents do a great job helping you find that home.
Absolutely. Number three.
Number three, put your best foot forward. Remember, you're buying your house. This is not...
Is that your left foot? Is that your best foot?
In this particular instance, it is. But you're buying your house. And this is not a tutelage for investment buyers,
right.
Okay? But if you're buying your house, don't lose it over $1,000. Don't go in and go, you know what, maybe we should skip the $500.14. Put it out there. What you're approved for should be I'm not telling you to overspend $30,000 or anything like that. But if the list price is in reason and you want the house, and it comps out, then you should be making your best possible offer.
Absolutely. What he's saying here, just to kind of add a little to that, because we're getting into this multiple offer situation,
right.
on just about every house is receiving more than one offer. If you put your best offer out right at the beginning, the more hesitant buyers out there in the market, you have a higher chance of winning right at the beginning. There's no law that says they have to ask for everybody's highest and best. They can pick whatever one they want. And if yours is the best, then you have a better chance of getting it. Number two. Let's talk about lending. When you get approved for a home, when you're going through the buying process, we always provide a letter of pre-approval, or a pre-qual letter, as sometimes people call it.
Yep.
When you get approved in that, if you're using the right lender, they're going to go the extra mile for you and get what we call a DU approval, which is direct underwriter approval, which means they take it to the next level in their hierarchy, in their lending services. They go to the manager, basically, who's going to approve in a more depth way, which is a much stronger check off the list.
Right.
Comfort for the seller knowing that you are really approved for that home, and the lending is not going to be a problem. So, get a good lender.
Couple that with your proof of funds.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure you're getting that up-to-date bank statement that shows you've got the 10, 15, 20, 50,000, or whatever that number is, to show that you've got the down payment handled, and you're proving, along with that pre-approval letter, that you are a legit buyer and they should be looking at your offer. In fact, if you don't have those things and I'm representing the seller on that, I won't even consider your offer. I won't let them unless there's nothing else on the table.
Absolutely. All right, and finally, the number one thing, numero uno, that you need to do as a buyer is use the right agent. There are 3,000 plus agents here in the Fresno market.
It's a crazy number.
It's a crazy number, and I can guarantee you that only a fraction of them are actually full-time real estate agents.
Yeah, it's just, they can really sully the waters for people when you go into this endeavor and you don't have the right agent. You know what? I just picked up a new client. We are in escrow on a property, and she had the wrong agent before, and she had to terminate that relationship to go with someone that was much more aggressive, i.e. me.
Right.
I know a guy. And we won because we put our best foot forward, because we went into our offers prepared. You, as an agent, you need your agent to, when you say, I love this house, that agent needs to be on the phone to the listing agent right then and say, hey, I've got an offer coming. Give me a couple hours to get home and write it, because I've heard the stories of people going out, showing a house, and by the time they get to the office to write it, sold.
It's horrible. So through the buying process, we work with buyers at all levels. First-time home buyers, investment buyers, second or third home buyers. But at every level, I find that there's always some need for education. Whether it's education on the market, education on this or that. First-time home buyers, it's brand new. Everything's brand new. Getting agents who know everything and have the patience and the time and the demeanor to teach you what you need to know is also super important. And we're going to throw our hat in the ring. We'd love to help you out.
There's an overwhelming amount of moving parts, and it's really nice to have an agent that is comprehensively understands every step of the way and can make it simple for you. But it's really important that you find that agents and you find us now because honestly, there's only room for a few buyers in my portfolio at any one given time.
Yeah, between the two of us, we can service 4 to 6 buyers at a time max.
Yeah.
Because we are dedicated to our clients, and we want to make sure that we are always going to have the amount of time to do what's right for you.
So call us. You've got the information that's coming on the credits right behind us. So make sure you stick around, write down the email and the phone number, and get in touch with us, okay?
That's right. And if you're catching us on YouTube, make sure you just hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.